So the question is the Nord Electro 6D really worth it? In my opinion, hello, my name is Keybed and welcome back to another video. AKB. Today we're going to be going over the Nord Electro 6 and we're going to be going over, is it really worth it? And should you believe the hype behind Nord? Let's get into it because I'm excited to make this video. So here we have the Nord Electro 6. I've owned this keyboard for about 5 years now. And I want to just kind of give you a quick overview of how to understand the Nord keyboard brand if you're new to it, because I've heard a lot of people say that, you know, they don't understand how Nord works. And really, it's the simplest keyboard on the market, in my opinion. Everything that you need is right here on the keyboard. You don't have to do a lot of menu diving and a lot of like deep diving in the menu to actually find what you're looking for. So let's explain everything for you guys that may not understand it. So to the left of the keyboard is the organ section. So you have your drawbars right here. Then you have percussion, vibrato, chorus. Everything you need pertaining to tweaking the organ is going to be right here. Now you can go a little bit deeper in the menu and dial it in even more if you want to, but your basic needs of tweaking this organ is going to be right here on the keyboard. Right here in the middle of the screen, it says piano. So you got your own section dedicated to the piano. Similar to the organ section, if you need to tweak the piano, everything that you need is going to be right here on this screen. So if you want Royal Grand 3D to feel more like a felt piano, we can turn on Equalizer Soft, and this is what it's going to sound like. If I want to mess with the string resonance in the soft release, we can turn that on as well. And then in the middle of the screen, we have some more unique features. If you want to do a keyboard split, you can do that. So if you want to put bass down here, keys up here, you can do that. Then we have live mode. Live mode is kind of what it sounds like. That is a mode specifically for live. Now, if you don't want to use that mode, you don't have to, but it's kind of to help you out if you're playing in a band and you want to have certain sounds that are saved and you want to be able to move quickly through those sounds. So that's live mode right there. Of course, you got transpose right there if you want to use transpose. If you want to transpose, you just hold shift and then you transpose. Do what you need to do. Get what you need, you know? I never really use that button, so I barely know how it works. But again, I know you hold shift and you go up and down or something like that. I don't know. And then to the right of the screen, we have sample synth right here. So this is where all your strings and your pads are going to be at. So this is what the strings sound like. So those strings sound incredible. Your pads are stored under sample as well. And then to the right of your keyboard is where all of the effects are going to be at. So if you want to turn on reverb on the fly, press that button. Reverb is on. If I want to turn on delay and I want to add a tap tempo to it so it can match the actual song we're playing. So let's say the song is right here and I want that delay tail to kind of carry a little bit. If I want to turn it up, I can do that as well. So if we add reverb and delay together, it really sounds cool. Check this out. So that's a feature I really like to use a lot live. So oftentimes people say the pianos on the Nord don't sound as full as they could. this is when your EQ is going to come into effect. If you want to do that, if you have to do that. I don't use the EQ a lot, but sometimes I add a little bite to the EQ by turning up the highs a little bit. So let's do this. So that makes it cut just a little bit, and then I may mess around with the this gain right here as well. Then I may add just a little bit of lows to it. So that makes it really bright. And then if I want to turn on synth as well. So when we just added that EQ to the piano, we only affected the piano layer. If we want to affect that synth layer, we have to hold down shift and we have to toggle this source over to synth. And this S stands for synth. So now we're only affecting the synth. So everything is on board. If we want to affect the organ, if we're playing organ, we hold down shift and we click on this O right here. Another effect that I'll show you, since we're going over effects and stuff like that, if we pull up a Rhodes, let's go to F. So right now we have the chorus on. And this is one of my favorite effects on the Nord, is the vibe effect right here under effect 1. I think that's what it is. And this is a sound that Mike Burrell uses a lot. So that's one of my pros right there with the Nord keyboard. I really like how all of the effects are right here on the screen. You don't have to do a lot of menu diving. It's all right there. I really like that about this keyboard. Another thing I like about the keyboard is the pianos. I think Nord has some of the best pianos out there. Let's pull up Royal Grand 3D. I know we've played this earlier, but this piano sounds just really, really good, even just by itself. Like, check this out. So someone asked me in one of my last videos when I reviewed this board, they said, how does the Keybed feel? The Keybed feels really, really, really good. I know Nord makes a specific Keybed, so it kind of is a preference thing. It feels totally different from Yamaha keyboards. If you come from the Motif series, or if you play the MODX or the Montage, feels nothing like that, but it feels 10 times better than Nord's waterfall Keybed. If I had the choice to play between the Nord Electro HP versus the waterfall Keybed, I'm playing with the HP every single time because that hammer action is great. And honestly, I really, 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 really hate with a passion that waterfall Keybed on the Nord Electros. It just doesn't feel good to me. It feels right for organ, of course, but when you're trying to play piano, I hate the way that it feels. but this hammer action feels great. The con is the Keybed is very noisy. So if I'm in here practicing at night, or if I'm working on music using this keyboard, it's clickety, clickety, click, 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 click. Like, check this out. I don't know how good of a job my mic did picking up that noise, but that noise is very annoying. Another con that I don't like about this Nord Electro 6, which isn't a deal breaker. None of these cons to me is a deal breaker. I don't like how you can only layer 2 sounds on this Electro. On a stage 3, stage 4, of course you can layer 4 and 5 sounds, but on this specific keyboard, you can only layer 2 sounds. I know how to work around it. If I want to just bring in a VST and pull that up, I can do that. It's not the biggest deal, but I wish you can layer at least 3 or 4 sounds. And then the last thing I don't like is this specific Electro does not have a lot of synth capabilities in terms of tweaking and editing the sounds. So you have this panel right here for synths and editing, but you only get decay, release, attack. Like, you get your basic functions, but you don't get to be able to deep dive and really tweak the synths. Basically what you get and what you hear, you can only manipulate it but so much by using these effects. But it doesn't get in the way. I just, use other gear that I have if I want to be able to tweak the synths and stuff like that. Also, an important thing that I forgot to mention is the cool thing about Nord is you can go on their website and download a ton of piano sounds and upload them into your keyboard. So this keyboard always feels fresh, because anytime you get tired of the pianos and certain sounds that's in this keyboard, you can just go on their website, trade out sounds, and upload them to the keyboard. So the question is the Nord Electro 6D really worth it? In my opinion, yes. I'm gonna say yes every time. If you're looking at the Nord Electro 6 HP, it's a no-brainer. Like, I think this is a great affordable keyboard, especially if you play in church or you're looking to tap in with the Nord brand and you just want to give Nord a spin. Like, check out this keyboard. It's a super, super dope keyboard. Nord isn't paying me to make this video. I am an affiliate on Sweetwater though. So if you are interested in purchasing this keyboard and you want to help me out by using my link, please click that link below and you will help me out a lot and help this channel out by using that link. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found some value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I want to make more content like this. This type of content is very fun to kind of deep dive on these keyboards. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.